Hey guys, it's Mr. C here with your area of triangles mini lesson. This is part 2 of the video for this week, and it goes along with your area of rectangles and parallelograms. So area of triangles is actually pretty cool because if you take a parallelogram and you cut it in half, you'll get a triangle with the same length base as a parallelogram and the same height. So what that means is we can use our normal formula for the area of a parallelogram, which is area equals base times height. And if we just divide it by 2 or multiply it by a half, that's the same thing, we can actually find the area of a triangle. So that's where the area formula for a triangle comes from. So I'm going to come down here and show you how this works. Let me get rid of this real fast. Oh no, that was not the eraser. Ha ha ha. Okay, so what we've got to do here is we got to find the length of the base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the base is 6 units, and the height is 1, 2, 3, 4 units. Well, if I used my area equals base times height, I would actually be getting all of this stuff on this side as well. I would get this entire green rectangle. That would give me the whole thing. But guys, I don't really want the whole thing. I just want this little light blue triangle. So what I can do is I modify this formula, area equals half of the base times the height. That way I only get this part of the triangle, which I'm highlighting now in red. Okay? So let's just get back to the triangle though. If I do 1/2 times the base, which is 6, times the height, which is 4, I can then do a couple of different things. I can either take 1/2 of 6, which is 3, and then do 3 times 4, or I can do 6 times 4 to get 24, and then I can find half of it. Half of 24 would be 12 units squared. And again, the units have to be squared for the same reason that we did it for the rectangles and parallelograms, is because we're taking units times units. Unit times unit is going to be unit squared. Okay, on this problem that's next door to us over here, we have to set up our formula. Area equals 1/2 of the base times the height. So a lot of kids ask, Mr. C, how do I find the base? How do I know which side it is? Well, this one's easy because it's the only one that's labeled. However, that's not how we find the base. What we want to do is when we look for the height of the triangle, whatever's labeled for the height of the triangle, we want the opposite side of the vertex it goes through. So this is the vertex down here. We want to go to the opposite side, which is over here. And wherever it forms the right angle, which is right here, this would be the base that we use. So the height goes along with this base. Okay, kind of like our triangle opposite relationship we learned about a couple days ago. So take a look. If I plug and chug, I'll do area is 1/2 times the base, which is 12.1, times the height, which is 6.4. I can do this in any order that I please, but I think what I want to do is I want to rewrite this because of the commutative property. I'm going to flip the 12.1 and 6.4. They're just changing positions. The order doesn't matter here. So if I go through my order of operations, however, I can do a half of 6.4, and that's going to give me 3.2. I like that because it ends in that even digit there, so I know it's going to split up pretty nicely. And then it makes it easier math for me to do later. So I look for those even numbers to split up to try to make my math computation a little easier. It's less room for error if there's easier computations. So off to the side, I'm going to do 12.1 times 3.2. Hold my place value 0. 3, 6, 3. Add them up. How many decimal places do I have up here? 1, 2 decimal places. So I go 1, 2 over. And my area is going to equal 38.72 units squared. Oh, it's not units. Sorry. It is M for meters. Meters squared, because we're taking meters times meters in our computation up here. Okay? Guys, that's how you find the area of a triangle. It's really not that hard. The only thing that gets a little tricky is sometimes we put in some tricky numbers for our height and our base. Okay, but other than that, it's pretty self-explanatory. Guys, there's some homework attached here, and I know on Canvas we have the answer key for all of these problems if you want to try them out. They're pretty great questions to try. And for your homework tonight, we really were hoping that you would do the even questions only. So that would be number 2, which is the area of a square. 4, area of a rectangle. Number 6 looks like square area. Number 8 is cool. It's kind of like do the area of the parallelogram and then subtract this little area of the rectangle. And then number 2, 4, and 6 looks like area of triangles. Okay? Guys, thanks for a great little lesson here, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.